Okay, welcome to our daily meditation online, hosted by the Buddhist Studies Institute, founded by Pema Khandro Rinpoche. During this season of practice, daily meditation will be live streamed daily to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. You are welcome to join us on any day or every day. We're happy that you're joining us today. My name is Reverend Fa Jun. I am your host today and your meditation instructor. I was certified as a meditation instructor through the Buddhist Studies Institute in, I didn't know there was going to be a test. I think it was 2016 or 17, one of those wonderful years, a few years back, and have also been teaching meditation for a couple of decades. So today I will be leading us in a calm, abiding meditation that we'll get about 20 minutes to practice with. And after the meditation, we will read one of our Buddhist precepts with the possibility of hanging around on the Zoom meeting after our live stream ends on the Zoom meeting for optional community time. So I believe that's all the logistics that we need. Let me put in our chat box on the live meeting, and I think you have this resource on our live stream that you can click on, Buddhist Meditation Institute for resources. Find out all sorts of information there, but the ones we need are going to be our traditional refuge prayer, with which we'll start our meditation today. And now it is my pleasure to introduce myself, taking off the host cap and putting on the meditation teacher cap. Let's get started today. We'll begin with our traditional Buddhist refuge. Please feel free to chant along while muted, or just sit and cultivate a feeling of refuge or compassion to get us started. Here we go. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, Yidam, and Khandro. I take refuge in the channels, winds, centers, and their nature, the bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Ho, mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon and water. Beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle. In order that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds, I generate the immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. Having generated the altruistic intent, let's find ourselves in a meditation seat. And the most simple instruction is that this seat should be stable but easeful. I took that shorthand from Master Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, Shtiram Sukham Asanam, steady and easy. Our traditional Vairochana posture means that we'll want to let our spines be upright, unless you need to lean against the back of your chair or even lie down. Otherwise, to the best of your ability, prop that spine up in accord with gravity. Let your shoulder wings expand out, and that will let them relax down. The eyes also gaze down. The tongue touches the roof of the mouth. The jaw is relaxed, and we breathe through the nose. Unless your nose is obstructed, then go ahead and get breath in however you can. The hands can be palm down on your lap or can be settled in a little equanimity mudra or any mudra that you use for your meditation practice. Legs are crossed or feet down on the ground. And softly breathing through a soft belly. Letting ourselves settle into the meditation posture. We'll take a moment of just mindful and non-judgmental awareness. feeling the body, the breath, and the mind, and allowing ourselves to arrive here. And then for our preparatory practice, let's do the 9 purifications in harmony with what we've been studying in our Wednesday night Vajrayana training class. So this is a traditional Tibetan yogic breath work. Let's give it a try. First thing you're going to do is slap your hands together and make heat by rubbing those palms. Then you make Vajra fists, which are the thumbs inside. You're going to take the right one and drag it down your left arm to the armpit. Lock it down, stick your finger out and wrap around, close your right nostril and inhale through the left. Wrap it around, close the left and exhale through the right. 2 more times. Inhale left. And close the left, exhale right. One more round, like bright, fresh luminosity comes into the body. Exhale through the right, like a cloudy smoke or old stale vitality leaves the body. Then blow it out a little extra at the end. Drag those 2 fists down the chest. This stimulates those inner channels. And then we will clap again and make heat. Vajra fists. This time the left hand drags down the right to the armpit. Lock it down. Wrap around and close the left. Inhale right nostril. Wrap it around, close the right, exhale left. Wrap it around, close the left, inhale right. Exhale left like you're releasing cloudy smoke from the body, carrying away any dullness. One more time, inhale. Exhale. At the end of the breath, give it a little oomph. Drag those 2 fists down. Place them right on the front of the hips where the legs meet the hips and straighten up the spine. Inhale through 2 nostrils. Then exhale like a cloudy smoke leaving the body. Any obstacles, any like claustrophobic feelings, like they're being just carried away. Inhale, brilliant luminosity. Exhaling a cloudy smoke. One more time. Exhale, releasing. And you'll fold forward over those fists. Pause the breath out for a couple of seconds. And then when it's your time, you can inhale yourself back up. Settling again into your posture of equanimity. You can release the hands into whatever meditation posture works for you. Perk up that spine, eyes gazing down. Take just another moment of that formless meditation to enjoy the clarity that sometimes comes on after these purification breathings. And then I'll instruct today the 21 count breath, calm abiding. So this meditation is very simple, remaining in your posture. When you exhale, you count 1. When you inhale, you just inhale. Same thing with the second one, you count 2, and you inhale 3, etc., up to 21, and then back down. Exhaling 20, exhaling 19, etc., all the way to 0, and then you climb the ladder again. So simply counting the breaths up to 21 and back again, If you lose focus, you lovingly bring it back. Or if you lose focus entirely, start again at 1 and just begin again wherever you are. So with that introduction, let's settle in for our calm abiding practice. Take a moment to observe your awareness, and if you need to, bring it back to the object of meditation. And remaining in your meditation seat, gently let go of the counting of the breaths. We'll remain in formless meditation for a moment, just noticing body, breath, and mind. And bringing our practice to completion, congratulations. Let's regulate the breath as a way of helping the mind to shift states. So let's practice the double breathing. When you inhale, inhale naturally. When you exhale, exhale naturally. And then on top of that, push out a little extra exhale, like a double exhale. And then you'll inhale naturally. Let's do that one more time. Double breathing. And then when you're ready, you can lift your gaze, let your mind come up all the way out of meditation, completing our practice today. We'll recite the short dedication, and then we'll have our reading of the precept for today. May the teachings of the Buddhas spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night. May the benefit for self and others be fully accomplished. We all bow. Okay, so connected with the desire to keep these meditation practices informed by their cultural context, as well as to bring in some of our recitation and Buddhist study into meditation, we'll read one of the 5 traditional Buddhist precepts, just looking up what folks have done in the last few days, so I'm not being too redundant. Okay, harming, taking, loss. I think they did all of them. Which one am I on? Let's go. So I think we are back on avoiding sexual misconduct. So I will read the traditional vow. It says abandon sexual misconduct. And commentary by Rinpoche. I remain always in respect by treating myself and others with dignity through respecting the intrinsically complete Buddha nature of myself and others. When I have a partner, I respect my intimate partner at all levels as an equal partner. I recognize that celibacy and non-celibacy have the same principle, to devote the body to liberation of oneself and others. Therefore, I commit my sexuality or celibacy for the realized union of body, mind, and emotions, and for the integrity of self, other, community, and society. I avoid sexual exploitation, manipulation, deception, discrimination, harassment, and objectification. I undermine misogyny by respecting marriage, relationships, and sexuality. I undermine abuse and infidelity by being transparent and honest about my relationship status. I undermine abuse by seeking enthusiastic verbal consent in my romantic relationships. I understand that consent may not be possible in asymmetrical power relationships. I disentangle sexual relationships from asymmetrical power relationships in order to undermine the patriarchal systems that have exploited women, girls, and other vulnerable and marginalized people for centuries. I recognize that causing others to break their vows is the same as breaking vows myself, and therefore I abide by the vows of others, refraining from sexual relationships with monastics or those in monogamous relationships. I respect the expression of the spectrum of genders within myself and others as it manifests according to each person's art of being. This concludes our daily meditation online. Thank you so much for joining us here live in our Zoom meeting or live streamed on YouTube and Facebook. So we'll be ending our live stream now. Please join us again for daily meditation, especially during the 100 days of practice that happens all winter. And those of you here on Zoom, feel free to stick around